event started at 2. We had parking lot people over here at, we sent them over here at 12, and there were people in line when they got here. Maybe 20, but the line, and by the time we got here today, I got here today, it was 1:45, and the line was around the side of the building. What's different this year is we actually opened it up to another school district, which included 4 more towns. And also this year we had, I guess that's really the only thing that's different this year. We kept all of our services the same. We added more people to those services so we could help more people. So in each specific area, more hair cutters, more hairstylists, more people to help with the vision. Our dental's about the same, but we did add some things like this year we have made copies of the dental so that we can keep the original and give them right straight to the school nurses, and then the parents don't have to do that, and then the nurses have those for their records, and then we made copies of those so the parents do have a record of their screening for their own set, to keep in their own records, which is nice because that was something that we needed to do from last year. One thing we did different this year too is we actually had bags that were specifically for 6 through 12, specifically for K through 5, and in the K through 5s there was more gender type bagging, more pinks and blues, very specific, and we kind of want to avoid that next year. That made things a little more difficult, but it was nice having the messenger bags for the older kids because they used to see them getting them, they knew they were for older kids, and that was kind of cool to watch. So those are the main things that we did that were different. It was just amazing how it all went. Promotions went really well, great responses from the communities. We did have a golf tournament this year to help raise money for the event, and that was a wonderful thing. It was a great success. The community totally got behind that. We could not have been happier. We're so grateful to them. And what a blessing they were to the kids in their community. And then we really didn't have any big challenges that were unsurmountable. I mean, you know, everything went really, really well. We have an organization now called Backpacks for Students, and we're hoping that that will open us up to some corporate funding, things that we couldn't pursue before that we can now. And I think that'll be a really big benefit because financially, we had to double our budget this year, and so we'll have to double our budget or triple it for next year because it would be wonderful to see us go from 500 this year to 1,000. I don't think that would be short. I think that would be wonderful, and so that would be a great thing. I just really want to thank the people in the community, the businesses that got behind this. They just made a huge difference, and they're making an investment in their future generations here in Adel and DeSoto and Minburn. And there's no way they can gauge that now until it'll be in the future. And it's those kids that we want to make sure that they have supplies that they need for school, because immediately when someone starts school, if they don't have the supplies they need immediately when they walk in that classroom, they're separated out from the kids who do. And so right at that minute, how they feel about themselves starts, and it affects how they work, it affects the friends that they make, it affects the decisions they make and the choices they make, and it makes a difference in their future education. And also it helps our teachers in this area so they don't have to buy those supplies too, because they do. When their kids need supplies, they buy them. So they make sure they have. So thank you to the local businesses who got behind this, because it affects this community 20 years down the road. It'll make a difference.
This is the most awesome program we have. This helps us out financially more than anybody could say. It's like, it provides us more. There's more supplies in here last year than we needed. And we got home and we went through it and through the supply list, and we needed like 3 or 4 things. And it was just awesome. It was a great help to our family.
I think it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. It's really meant a lot because I just lost my job on Friday, so relieves one major stressor with school supplies for the kids.